Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I have your permission to do this interview on camera, right?
Yes.
Okay, so do you know what social psychology is?
I think social psychology has to do with the psychology of how you socially interact with people, the thought processes behind it and all that kind of stuff.
Right, so the book definition is social psychology is a scientific field that is interested in understanding the nature and causes of behavior, feelings, and thoughts in a social situation. So I'm interested in the topic in section 1.1 in the textbook that talks about the advances of the boundaries. In this section, it talks about cognition and behavior, the role of emotion in the social side of life, social relationships, social neuroscience, and the role of implicit processes and taking full account of social diversity. So are you familiar with social psychology being involved in cognition and behavior?
I think so. I think cognition is about how it has to do with your brain and your thought processes of the way your brain processes information.
Right. So how would social psychology be involved with that? Like if you're in a situation, would you say that socially you would think differently if you're in a situation with your peers that are like at work versus peers that are in more social, like outside of work, at home kind of thing?
Yeah, so I would say, for example, if I'm at work or meeting with a business client, I'm going to act a different way versus if I'm just with my family or friends, I'm going to act more in a relaxed way probably. So if I'm in a business situation, I'm going to be probably more attentive to how the person that I'm speaking to is reacting, and I'm going to be trying to pick up on their body language and things that they're saying to help me react in the way that I need to react, or kind of talk in the way I need to talk that makes that a successful conversation. Versus if I'm with family or friends, I'm going to be more relaxed and just not so guarded.
So would that change your behavior? Would your behavior change depending on the situation?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to behave in a more professional way, probably in a business situation, than I would if I'm just around family or friends.
Okay, so how do you see social psychology involved in everyday social situations in your life?
I think social psychology just in everyday life is important because you have to interact with people on a daily basis, and how you interact, the success of how you interact with those people affects so many different things. It depends. It affects how other people treat you. It affects how you treat them. It affects, you getting the outcome out of a situation that you want to get. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just something that you have to deal with in an everyday situation when you're communicating with people, either verbally or written.
Right, so do you understand now how social psychology is involved in cognition and behavior? Do you,
I think so, because, how you socially interact has to do with you, first of all, listening or kind of assessing the situation. That's the part that's with your cognition, with your brain. And then how you process that information dictates how you react or how you communicate back in that situation.
Okay, so I think that's it. So thank you for your time.
All right.